you had some AI updates to give us. Some
Yeah, so I've got all the agents working really solidly now. I know when we first started, I talked about OpenClaw, and then I switched over to Hermes, and then
yes.
I've stopped from that. For anybody out there trying to use agents and not want to use API calls, I don't use API calls anymore. I basically have terminal windows running headless, running in the background for each of my agents. Two of them running on each computer, and I can communicate through Telegram on them, but they're pretty autonomous now, So Roger is the orchestrator. He can oversee all the agents. He can fix any of their code issues that they have. Um, and then he basically gets me my daily report from everybody. Randy goes out and does product or does research for products. So I have an Etsy store now, and two of the agents create products that are print on demand and upload them to through Printify to my Etsy store, and then Roger pushes them out on social media. Randy, I mean, no, I'm sorry, Randy pushes them out on social media. Roger goes and does research. He goes on Google and searches for businesses on Google Business that
Hmm.
have good reviews and no website or an outdated website, and he does five a day. And then he goes and creates a new website for them, drafts an email to send to give to Randy, and then Randy sends out cold outreach
Mm,
emails saying, "Hey, we see you don't have a website. We built one for you. If you want it, here you go."
that's pretty cool.
Um, so yeah, so that's going pretty good. The cool thing that I did recently is I was getting frustrated with Telegram
Hmm.
in the communication part, right? Like I want to just talk, have conversation style, like when you do conversation style with ChatGPT or Claude, right? So I actually built a native iOS app on my phone now. So I used Claude to create the prompt, and then I moved over to Codex on my MacBook and connected my phone to it, and using Xcode. Codex took over the computer, went into Xcode, writes the whole thing. Now I have a fully functioning. I open the thing, I open the app, it's listening. I just speak, and it runs and connects to everything and gives me my responses and gives me back and speaks back to me in a
Mm.
voice.
Well,
Um, it's not perfect yet. It's a little buggy still.
it never will be, but
I gotta
it's
tweak it
it's
and
pretty
get it.
awesome.
But I've got my friend Matt. He works for Lenovo. He brought me a little server, little mini server thing. So when I get that spun up, I'll be able to add four new agents
Mm,
to kind of offload, because I don't run a giant big server and I'm not using API
sure.
keys and API calls for everything. I'm going to offload some things to the server and let that kind of be the main hub for things, and then it'll distribute back out to stuff. So hopefully by next week I'll have 8 agents up and running,
That's a lot of agents.
doing all the
That's good
things.
stuff. That's really cool.
So
I was thinking a lot about uh, we build my raffle. We've got two more raffles going live on it now. And I started building all the referral links. I started putting all the links in the Instagram bio and in the Facebook bio and all the places, right? So I could track all of it. And then real quickly, I was like, well, now we need like a donation landing page, like just a basic donation landing page, right? And then I was like, well, now we need a silent auction option. And then I started really, really rolling into like, wait a minute, I use four different platforms for the social media service, right? For scheduling of it, for reporting, to see insights, to like do all this stuff, right? And it won't do certain things I need it to do, right? These platforms won't give me links so that I can track stuff on my own. It won't give me pixels so I can attach them to websites to track ROI. And it really hit me last week where I was like, man, build, I could build a close quarters dashboard like that.
yeah,
I could build that
100%.
to where instead of clicking, you're a client, you give me, you're the Night Stalker Foundation. Like you give me your access to your Instagram and your Facebook. Well, I don't hook it up to Ethan, whatever it's scheduling at close quarters. I hook it up to the close quarters database that does all of that already.
Right.
And, reporting's now populated automatically with specific things that I want to see. It all this really cool tech that's coming out that makes an individual like me who doesn't have half the stuff you just said was like Chinese to me. You know what I mean? But like tools like Lovable, OpenClaw, AI in general, like they're helping the smaller dude or the less educated dude like me really understand like, oh no, I could totally build a business, internal dashboard that could handle all this stuff
Yeah.
for me. So it's really cool, really really cool to see.
Well, and that's like with my agents. That's what I have set up for them, right? So I have a Supabase, which is like Excel on steroids, right? It's a database system. And
I
so
hate those things. I don't know how they work, but I hate them.
all of the all of the tasks and commands and everything go into Supabase, and then that is all connected to a dashboard that I built in Lovable, so that I can monitor things and monitor actions, and I've set it up to where I have a chat bot in there. I can send actions directly through that chat bot. Um, yeah, it's really neat. Have you built that dashboard yet?
No, I've just been mulling it over in my brain, like all the different lanes, all the
Yeah.
different offshoots that I'd want it to be able to do. I guess the easiest thing would be just to get started, just to start building it.
Well, and that's the thing is like there's a bunch of programs out there, Go High Level, ClickUp, all these other programs out there that do what you're talking about,
Sure.
right? Like a CRM,
Yeah.
HubSpot, whatever. A lot of those do the things that you're talking about, but you do have to have multiple platforms for
Sure,
things.
yeah.
And I was talking to my uncle, who's kind of my AI counterpart guy. We talk AI,
Yeah.
and one of the things he said was, if I got to buy it, I can build it. And that's true now, 100% true. Like anything that you're thinking about, there's everybody's got a software that I wish it did this. I wish it wouldn't do this.
Yeah.
It
And that's
sucks
the
that I
whole-
have to go pull this from this and import
Right.
this from this.
And that's
Now
the
you
whole
can
point
build
is the all the bits like do different things and I like certain things about them, but I don't they are built for mass use, right? We gotta make a product that's easy for like every customer to use, right? But I don't want how it works for you. I want it to work the way I want it
Right.
to work. I want it to like example, Meta, you have to do like a bunch of downloading and all this shit, but Meta won't give you like what percentage of your posts through the year got like 100,000 views or like 200,000 views or like broken up into sections like that. So you can't see like how many of your posts are actually in the like higher range of, you have to like download an Excel folder and like do a little bit of math and like figure it out,
Yeah.
right? Meta doesn't have that as just like a baseline statistic measurement, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think really anybody has that. That would be really useful to know. Like, okay, of like 500 pieces of content that I put out, 50 of them or only 50 of them went over,
Right.
500,000 or 100,000 or whatever. Like that would be super valuable. No, and then pulling all that forward and going like, okay, great, all of that, we need to pull that forward and use it for content the next month, right? Just one very small example of like, yeah, your platform's neat, but it doesn't do what I want it to do, and this is what I want it to do because it works better in my processes than what yours does. So yeah.
So you're talking about different tools and stuff that you're using. One of the things that you and I both have been using is Social Pilot for content scheduling and
So
stuff like
inexpensive.
that. I mean, I feel like it's kind of high. Now, granted, I had
You seen how much Hootsuite is? No trash on Hootsuite. I'd love to get you one day, but it's like for me, my VA, and my scheduler, it's like $1,200 a month for Hootsuite.
yeah.
It's expensive.
So I just found a new one
Oh, what's the new one?
called PostBridge.
Postbridge.
And the great thing about that is it's got API access. So you can have agents. You can basically upload your content into a folder, and then the agents can go take that content, and run it through Postbridge.
Nice.
But the cool thing about it is it's only 50 to have API access. It's only $54 a month, right? So you got, or 55 maybe. So it's $50 if you just want just the scheduling system. It's another $5 a month for API access, but you get unlimited accounts.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out now.
In it. So I was paying $100 a month for Social Pilot to have 30 accounts.
Yeah.
With
I'm at like
this,
120 because I got a couple seats and stuff.
yeah, with this you don't.
That's awesome.
You can give team access.
Does it have client portals? I'm gonna have to go look at it now.
I haven't got into it enough to see client portals. I just know that I just literally moved most of the people over. Most of my accounts are moved over and going to be scheduled through that now.
Gotcha. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds very interesting.
The only downside that I could see so far is the upload is a little slow.
Oh, okay.
But other than that, it's
Yeah.
And when you get it set up on scheduling with some type of agent or whatever, that it don't matter really how slow it is.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'll have to check
But
that
it's
out.
got bulk uploading, bulk scheduling, all that kind of stuff.
That's awesome.
So
The thing I'm doing with my Social Pilot now, I got bored. So I was you probably don't know a ton about it. So I was in a unit called FAST in the Marine Corps, Fleet Anti-Terrorism Security Teams. And we have like a bad rap in the Marine Corps for being way too cool and way too awesome and way too much of PT studs. People just don't like us. No, we get a bad rap for being cocky and arrogant, as you can tell. So anyway, I got bored and I had some deja vu moments while I was working on the Ranger Legacy Foundation's social media stuff. And, I leveraged a lot of things out of Divids. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if there's like a FAST page out there. I should go follow it and like help him out or whatever. Sure enough, there's nothing on FAST out there. Not a thing. This is really weird because every military unit under the sun has a presence. Somebody has gone and said, I'm going to make the 10th Mountain Division's social media page, for the veteran community. You know what I mean? And so nobody had one. So I was like, oh crap. Okay, cool. Well, I'll just make it, right? And I'll just throw it at, it'll cost me an extra $15 whole a month, to just put it into my workflows and my processes and everything, right? And I was like, I'll just have fun and see what happens. Well, I got 1,000 followers on the Instagram page in 8 days. And dudes like messaging the page, being like, hey, thanks so much for making this page. This is great. Like FAST was the best time, I ever had. The unit goes back to 1987. It's a fairly new unit in comparison to like a lot of the military units out there. But back in 1987, whenever the unit was stood up, it was very much like a SWAT team kind of build. So they had like HK MP5s instead of like big long M16s that we had. And some of the you call them old timers, but they're only like in their 50s, are sending in photos of them doing CQB drills with MP5s, looking like straight up like old school SOCOMs, secret squirrel special operators and stuff like that. So that's a side project that I started. I just did like a video.
I saw that
yesterday,
with your green screen on it.
Yeah, and just like introduce myself to everybody as like, because everybody fears that like it's a bot account. With these kind of things, like in the military realm, everybody's like, okay, hopefully it's not a bot account or it's some like goober that's just like a fan of the unit and never actually served. So like it took off very quickly and I got hundreds. I don't have to pull content for the next 6 months because people have sent hundreds and hundreds of videos and photos and stuff like that.
Did you collab with the podcast?
I did, I collabed with the podcast. I
saw the messages.
So that we could, so that everybody could just see like what, because the Facebook page has 30 followers.
Yeah.
Facebook page got 30 followers, which was surprising to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, it was surprising to me because obviously a unit that's only been around since 1987, you'd think that there would be a lot of like legacy Facebook people, out there because 50s, 60s would be the 80s and 90s, right? So because you're gonna get to the unit anywhere from like 17 years old, 25 years old. So we're pushing like 40s, 50s, and 60s. So you'd think that legacy wise, like there would still be a lot of those members of that unit on Facebook, but it's about 1,100 followers now on Instagram and 30 on Facebook. Pretty shocked. Now the age range is spot on. It's like 18 all the way to 35 is the following on Instagram. So maybe they are still out there. I haven't been able to scratch that itch.
Yeah.
To get them yet. But it's going really fun. It's total deja vu. I was laughing really, really hard at some stories that some dudes were sending to me because I was like, oh man, this is like almost 15 years ago now. Like these stories that these guys are telling me. And I'm like, oh man, we used to do that. Like it's really, really cool. I don't intend to make any money off of it. I set up like an account with. Do you remember meeting that T-shirt company X-Ray? So I set up an account with them for the Fast page, just to number one, like get them some shirts if they wanted any, because there aren't any out there, and then two, like see how this X-Ray like worked out. Man, it was fast. Ooh, man, they do all the creative. I didn't spend a penny. I didn't create an account. I didn't put a card in. Like I made the logos, like real basic stuff. I made the logos in Canva, uploaded them. Their creative team like put the whole thing together. They don't charge you like what they told us at Chacho, how they don't charge graphics fee or whatever. It's true. Like they literally sent it back to me 3 times. Like we need you to re-upload this one. It came through bad, and give me two or three different revisions of this really simple stuff, and never charged me a penny. Store went up, and they provide you links and like reporting and everything. So I was like, wow, this is incredible. Started posting it for the guys. So that's a pretty neat platform, X-Ray. But yeah, really quickly, I have a phone call with some of the old guys that I served with this week, and we're going to talk about some other things. But I'm going to ask them about a Fast association, because I run all these associations, and I think there'd be like a real appetite for it. It'd be a nonprofit and it'd be a lot of work, but I'm going to ask, I'm going to field the question and see like, is there an appetite for this?
Yeah.
Because it would be, I think on the level of like military associations, like I think it'd be pretty easy, because all the units now, it used to be that Alpha Bravo and Charlie Company at Fast were all spread out all over Virginia. Now they're all in the same location right there. And because they're always deploying, we'd always have stuff to do. Like most of these associations, their first mission is to take care of the forward deployed guys. So we'd send them care packages and, lickies and chewies. That's the joke for sweets and, snacks and shit. Mm-hmm. There would be all kinds of stuff to do. We could get G-Code's owner is a former Fast Marine. So we could get, discount codes for the members and all the things. So that's what I've been doing of late with Social Pilot and Divids and all my stuff. A little side project, reliving the glory days in my old unit. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Before I forget, I got to plug the Combat Diver Foundation has a raffle going live right now. It's only open for like 2 or 3 weeks. But it's these I don't know anything about watches. I think you know something about watches.
Sure.
They have the Divex 200s. Mm-hmm. He told me that Lino at the president over at the Combat Diver Foundation said that they weren't extremely expensive or anything like that. They're just really nice dive watches, kind of like nostalgic from like the 80s and 90s, I guess. But they look really, really nice. And they've just got a his and hers pair up for a raffle. You can go check it out on their social media page. It's everywhere. It's already making money for them too, so it's pretty cool. All the money goes to helping combat divers and supporting their mission. And then the Core Medical Foundation's big raffle is live. We got the Stripe account hooked up yesterday. So yeah, they are raffling off 3 different packages that are just absolutely enormous. I shouldn't be calling them raffles anymore because they're live. So with the gun stuff, we call them fundraisers, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty excited about all that stuff. Are we gonna open this thing?
Yeah. Let's do this MRE.
Man, all right. So this could be like really good. You never know with these things. You really don't. Okay, so while I was at the International Sniper Competition back in March, I think it was March, the Army Sniper Association asked all of the international teams to bring an MRE because they were going to do a cool video with the Outdoor Channel. Well, they didn't get to the Irish Defense Force, unfortunately. And so Jim Harris, the president of the Army Sniper Association, said, hey, do you want an Irish Defense Force 24-hour ration pack, menu number A? Very important. And I was like, yeah, sure, we'll eat it on the podcast. So
Yeah.
just to be clear, I have never had an Irish Defense Force MRE, but I've had a lot of MREs. This could go really great and be kind of like a pleasant morning.
Well,
Or
let's do it. How does it work?
Or it could
Is there
be
like heat packs and stuff in there?
Yeah, so so to be clear, I don't know. Like I've never even eaten holy crapola. I have never eaten a foreign military's MRE pack. Okay, so you know what? I'm just gonna dump it all out. Wow. All right. Okay, so we'll just go one by one. I'll hand you over what's it? Coconut biscuit bites. Coconut biscuit bites. Okay, here. All right, what do we got here? We've got.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, open it. Start eating. Oh man, this looks absolutely horrible. Fruit flapjack. Fruit and oat snack bar. Ooh.
Coconut biscuit bite.
Wow, that sounds gross, but we will see. Okay, here we go. Salted peanuts. So the packaging on these is a lot nicer than the packaging I remember in the US MREs. I know that sounds funny, but like this has like a really nice sheen to it. And it looks like elegant and nice.
Those are pretty good.
The coconut bites? Okay, try the salted.
They're a little dry.
Okay. Everything's going to be real dry. Try the salted peanuts and the fruit flapjack bar. All right, let's see. Coconut biscuit.
I mean, peanuts you can't really get
Oh, you'd be surprised.
wrong with peanuts.
Not bad at all.
It reminds me of like a children's cookie.
Right?
Remember those banana cookies? Did you give your kids those little banana?
Yeah, the banana chips. I hate
No,
those.
the cookies. They looked like little bananas. They were really soft.
No, I don't know what you're talking about
man,
now.
Those were the best, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds interesting. So this is not bad at all. Remember, the purpose of an MRE is it's just about calories. It's literally about calories, about staying alive. Raspberry toasted muesli with milk. This looks
Fruit flapjack bar.
okay. So this is there's like a powder in here. This is so that the very first MRE that I ever had is one that they don't make anymore. It's called the egg white omelet. And I ate it at Paris Island at boot camp. It was the most horrific, horrible thing I think I've ever eaten. The egg white omelet MRE. Okay, so we have chocolate pudding in chocolate sauce here. I'm not really sure what that means, chocolate pudding and chocolate sauce.
That's not terrible.
Is it not?
No,
Let's see.
that's not bad.
Okay, this is the fruit flapjack. It's literally just like a large, soft
It's like a big granola bar.
granola bar. Yeah, it's really not that bad. Yeah. You can taste the preservatives in there, but it's not that bad. What else we got? Oh, vanilla flavored biscuits. Now let's open up the condiments pack. So they have a large thing of soft tissues. Funny story. Usually when you go out to the field, you take like baby wipes if you're smart, because they're just clean and they get you clean. But I knew dudes, and I was one of the dudes. What am I talking about? That they would they have like a little napkin that comes in the US MREs, and they would save them in like a plastic bag and put them in their cargo pocket, and that would be their toilet paper whenever they ran out of baby wipes.
So this looks like a bag of shit.
Yeah, I'm sure that looks like a bag of dookie.
There's like chocolate chunks in here.
Okay, so that's what they mean. So pudding to them is a little bit harder than. What is this?
Chocolate bites with chocolate sauce.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh god, that one's not good.
Not good. Not good.
No,
No. Yeah, I
I gotta
suspect.
get my trash can.
You all right?
Yeah, that tastes terrible.
Okay, so everything's been fine up until the chocolate pudding in chocolate sauce.
The pudding wasn't bad. The chocolate sauce
Yeah.
wasn't bad, but the cake, when you like the little chocolate piece, when you first taste it, it's a little like a brownie, but then it just got really bad.
That's funny. So I'm assuming this is milk. It says whitener on it, which is hilarious. Assuming this is powdered milk. MREs always come with gum. The funny rumor in the Marine Corps was that the gum actually had laxative in it, because the MRE is full of like calories but almost no fiber, so it's really hard to, use the bathroom when you eat them like twice a day for a month. So the running rumor was always that the gum had laxatives in it. That's the only reason that you could go. I don't think it's true.
Those are good.
The vanilla ones.
Mhm.
Let's see. Yeah, these.
Try a chocolate chunk.
I think I might get your word on it. And
Oh, it's rough.
yeah, I think I'm gonna
What else is there?
take your word on it. I'm trying to empty out the condiments bag. Oh my god! Look at that thing, Ty. You don't know how important this is. What I'm holding. The MRE spoon is one of the most important weapons on the battlefield. A lot of people will actually put them in their plate carrier so they can have easy access to it whenever they need it. This is not our MRE spoon. This is a spork spoon, like serious heavy duty. This is beautiful. They gave us like flimsy little like you would
from
go
Taco Bell. Or
yeah,
whatever.
like from Taco Bell. This is like the most serious MRE spoon I've ever seen, and we are definitely keeping it. Right there. Awesome. Okay, we got tea bags, a load of white sugar. I'm starting to feel like this one is like a group MRE. Like they made like group MREs for, up to like 5 to 12 guys could eat it, in a day. Chocolate flavor high protein drink powder.
I like how they put the word sugar in multiple languages
Yes.
on there.
Ooh, hey, look at that. Freeze-dried instant coffee. I'm gonna take that. White sugar. What else we got here? Here's the good stuff. The alcohol-free antibacterial wipes. fortified peach iced tea. So once you get through like the hard stuff, the rest of it just becomes like powder. You gotta make it all. Hot chocolate flavored drink powder. There's a lot of whitener in here.
Is there nothing that you have to like bust where it heats it up?
So that's what that's the interesting part.
That's what I always when I
There
heard
should be.
MRE, there was
Yeah.
you would have like
Grapefruit.
beef stroganoff
Yeah.
MRE, and it had like a heat pack.
Yeah, so to your point,
What are in these? What are in these other bags here?
Oh,
These
Aqua Tabs.
ones that are standing up.
This is beef stew, 300 grams, beef stew, vegetable broth. And this is Kashmiri potato curry. I like you opening those things.
Well, but so this right here it says, it says it can be consumed hot or cold.
Well, they usually can. They usually can be consumed hot or cold because. But to your point, in an American MRE, there is this little green bag, and it's got I don't know the science behind it, but it's just got this white packet in it that when it
Yeah.
comes in contact with water, it starts to boil and bubble and become really hot. And you always put your main meal in this green bag, you dump a little bit of water in it, you seal it up, you put it back in a box, and you lean it up on a rock so that it can get hot. I don't see one of those in our Irish Defense Force MRE bag, but that's okay.
It smells good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a fork.
Okay. They have...
Dirty your new spork.
Yeah, no, you're not getting my new spork. The MRE spoon. This is... We could do a whole episode on this.
So I'm gonna give this a try, cold.
It looks like dog throw up.
No, that's not bad.
Really? Okay, cool. Again, it's hit and miss. The like
Kind of like
you give a Marine like a chili mac MRE, they're gonna devour the whole thing because it's delicious.
yeah, it's kind of like Dinty Moore,
I don't know what that is.
the stew in a can, but with rice.
No idea.
Um,
Well, give it here. I'll try it out. What? Plum? There's like squeezable plum out of there? Oh, you're going to make me use my MRE spoon? Can't believe you.
yeah, I don't want to get whatever you're sick with.
Yeah, that looks straight up like dog food.
I mean, I'll probably heat that up today and eat it. That's not bad, right? Kashmiri potato curry. I wonder if this is spicy.
I don't know.
Like with that, dude, I'd definitely throw a couple shakes of Tabasco on that thing, dude. That's good.
So the cool thing about Europe, they don't allow like a lot of those that artificial junk in their food. There's 33% vegetables in this.
This smells amazing. I'm assuming that's a potato.
I'm assuming that is a potato. They are Irish, so.
The curry smell was really good.
Really? This is a real divine treat. I guess like for the liquids, we would do them in this bag maybe? Because I don't see like a bag to do
That's good.
a drink in. Oh, yeah?
Try one of those potatoes. It's got a kick to it now.
Oh, does it?
It's got that curry kick to it.
That curry kick. Ty's a hot sauce fanatic, so spice doesn't bother him. Woo!
Right? Didn't expect that to come out of that bag.
This is a really good MRE.
Minus the chocolate pudding. I'm going to go ahead and just put that in the trash.
Yeah, go ahead and put that in the
Just to
trash.
get that out of the way.
What else do we have in here? So they give them matches. Fun fact, I never lit a fire while I was in the Marine Corps. Not once.
Well, you're not wanting to give away position.
Exactly.
Right?
But the only time I have seen Marines light a fire is if they go up to like Bridgeport and they do like the like winter warfare training because they like make you get in, especially over in the Netherlands. Like they make you get in the water with like all your kit on. They like cut out a thing of ice and make you get in the water. So they let you start fires then, but we never had. I don't think that we had matches in our MREs. Either that or we weren't even allowed to use them, so that we didn't have them. It's been a minute.
Right.
What?
Squeeze some of this plum out.
Oh, Ty. I have something that you're going to be very excited about here. Spicy red chili sauce. Sambal.
Oh, that's good, dude.
Ooh. Trade you. Okay, so this is what? Plum juice?
It's just plum. It's not juice.
Mmm. Like a plum paste.
Yeah.
Mmm.
That'd be a good, like, because it's in that little pack, those would be great, like, kid snacks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they would.
To put in the diaper bag or whatever.
Well, that's it. Then obviously they've got actually this is actually pretty unique, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure we didn't have these in our MRE bags, but these are aqua tabs. They're for cleaning water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so this is actually really cool.
Let me see that.
Yeah, they got about 16 of them in there, it looks like.
I'm gonna keep that in my little
Yeah, keep that. That's a useful.
here.
That is a useful tool.
Bag.
Well, that about wraps it up with the MRE. I'm not going to sit here and make the... I can almost guarantee that this is horrible. Powdered milk is never a good time. Never, ever a good time.
What is that?
It's raspberry toasted muesli, a word that I cannot pronounce, with milk. So it looks like it's like overnight oats type thing, but
Oh.
with powdered milk. So you got 62% oats, 17% skimmed powdered milk, raspberries, apple puree, raspberry puree, and then just sugar and glucose and fiber and some raisins, some fun. Yeah, so it's like a overnight oats kind of thing. Now that I'm thinking about it, this actually might be pretty good without the powdered
Yeah,
milk.
you should take that home and
No, I'm not gonna take it home. You
let
keep
it soak.
you keep everything here. So all in all, I'm not gonna lie, that's a better MRE than about 90% of the American ones that I've eaten. That beef stew is definitely better than the actual American MRE.
I mean, I
beef
didn't
stew.
expect, especially the curry stuff. I didn't expect the
that.
flavor.
That stuff is
I didn't
serious.
expect all that
like,
flavor to come out of it.
That is, I mean, it's got like curry. Yeah, that's amazing. I'm actually kind of shocked that that's an MRE. The Irish are eating good when they go out to the field. You're going to have to do some experimenting with like all those drink powders over there. Because a lot of that stuff's just like electrolytes or for sugar, right? So you got hot chocolate, drink powder. You got electrolyte drink powder, a grapefruit drink powder.
Energy drink.
Yeah, so a lot of that other stuff is just purely for sugar or electrolytes. The rest of it's for calories and carbs and all kinds of stuff. And then of course, you gotta have tea.
I'm surprised that there wasn't like a cabbage thing in there.
I was like, cabbage? What? Oh, it's
Well,
just
Irish, right?
They have potato. What are you talking about?
I know, but I figured there would have been like a cabbage and potatoes or like a
Beans.
something. Yeah, I don't know.
That's okay. It was really good. It was really good. I'm serious when I say this beef stew is better than the American beef stew MRE. And the beef stew MRE is like, it's one of those safe ones. Like you got chili mac and, pretty much just chili mac on like the one that everybody loves.
Yeah.
And then like beef stew is like safe, it's not going to be like horrible. And then you've got like egg white omelet where you're like, just, I'd rather throw it in the fire,
Yeah.
This is definitely on the, oh yeah, I'm definitely grabbing this. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Well, cool. I'm glad we did that.
Yep. That was pretty good.
Take us out.
Well, that wraps us up, folks. We will not be here next week. Um, Maybe I'll find a guest.
We should start finding guests.
You want to be a guest on the show? You live in Lexington area. You want to do something remote? We can do it remote.
I think so.
Hit us up on all the things: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever.
Not you,
Let
Sean
us-
Ryan. We're too busy.
Let us know. Right? We're too cool for that.
Too cool for you, Sean Ryan. Before I forget, I did my good friend Mel Chansey, the former president of the Hells Angels in Chicago. I think I've told you about him. He was just on the Sean Ryan show like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
He didn't tell anybody, and I just texted him last night. Was like, bro, cannot wait to watch this. I log on to watch it for a little bit before I go to bed. 5 hours. It's a 5-hour long interview.
Sean can talk, man.
I'm like, okay. And Mel can talk too, but Mel's got a lot of good things to say. But yeah, I gotta watch that. So I'll talk more about that next week. See how Mel's doing.
Yeah. All right. That's it.
Thanks.
See y'all later.